and other development finance institutions are reconsidering and actually re-engaging. But I wonder what the lessons learned are, because ultimately, for anything to be successful, there has to be success. There's nothing as successful as success. I mean, it's a bromide, but it's true, because as soon as some of the successful investments are made, many follow.
So a lot of materials put on the table here. Thank you, Michael, for that. Hamish, let me come back to you. Jerry had a question about the mechanics of tying outcomes to Chevron's bottom line. Can you speak to that? Because I
think thanks for that question, because it's one that most oil and gas companies grapple with. I think it's also related to the comment that the lady made at the back there on business value, and I think a comment that Deirdre made as well. I think that you know, to tie back a specific activity down to the profit per barrel is a daunting exercise, and I challenge anyone to give me the formula as to how you measure that. But what I would say is that Chevron has three main business objectives. One is around the continuity of our business, maintaining our license to operate essentially. Another is around capturing future growth opportunities, so it's getting access to new resources and building major capital projects and bringing that production on stream. And the third one is around sustainable security. So, you know, it's very difficult to produce product in an environment where you have violence, you know, local people unhappy about not getting jobs, bombing of pipelines and that type of thing. So those are the three major business objectives. The one thing that Chevron does, and this is probably done in most oil companies, is we have a measure called partner of choice, which we track on a global scale. All the main countries that we operate in, there's a measure called a partner of choice, and we measure ourselves versus our peer group, which includes Royal Dutch Shell, Total, etc. And what that measure does, it actually tracks various stakeholders' favorability towards Chevron as a company. And that score is based on our operating procedures and practices, so our attitude towards health, environment, safety standards. Another big component of that is our concern for the community. And there are other various components around technology transfer, etc. And that measure is tracked amongst various stakeholders. So it's the community stakeholders, it's our business partners, and it's local host governments. And so all of these surveys feed up into what we call partner of choice. And we have these for each of the countries.